Hi there, this is Aldea. Today I wanted to do a review of the Dieverune Cosmetics Witch of the Wildflower palette. I bought it on Monolith quite a few times ago, but I didn't got around to play with it before. And this is what it looks like. Very lovely. Actually, I wanted to buy it as soon as I saw it because like this color story really speaks to me. I will pop up swatches here. It's a 9 pen, but the middle shade here, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yes, it is split in two shades. Well, mine is not exactly 50-50, but well, you see it. I already have one palette from them. It's the Gloomy Garden, which is here. Lovely packaging as well, and it looks like this. I did 3 looks with the palette. Actually, the one that I'm wearing right now, I did it in my car because as I was late, we were going somewhere with my boyfriend. So I didn't film it, but I'm gonna show you what I did. So, oh, and by the way, I did it like something like 5 hours ago, something like this. Yeah, something like it. Maybe more. And this is what it looks like. I want to show you this because I have like little hooded eyes, as you may see, and it's quite oily. I put eyeshadow primer and I powder it, and it helps. I want to show you what it looks like. So now you can see that it did crease a little bit on both of my eyes. This one always creases more than this one. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And I'm gonna show you that I can just tap it a little bit. And it's not perfect as it didn't happen, but to me it's okay. Like you can see a little bit here that it's not perfect, but overall I think it's okay. So I'm gonna show you the 2 looks that I did, more than this one, and then at the end I will give you my review as well as explaining what I did for this look. So I'll see you later. Okay, so we are starting with the first look, and I'm gonna take the shade Virginia Creeper, which is a really beautiful dark green, and I will put it on the outer half of my upper lid. As you can see, I dipped twice in the pen, and it's quite pigmented, which I love, and still by being pigmented, it's blending really nicely. And so I'm blending the edges and taking it a little bit further in my crease, but as you can see, I'm doing it very lightly because I don't want this to take over too much. And here I'm taking a smaller brush with the same shade to put it in my lower lash line, because I like to connect the upper and lower lash line. I think it brings the look together most of the time. And here I'm taking the other brush again to blend everything, and I want to, as you can see, take the color a little bit down and out to be a little bit more dramatic. I did the other eye, and now I'm trying to be as symmetrical as possible, which is, well, never actually the case, of course, but I'm trying. And here you can see what I meant by saying that I wanted to diffuse a little bit out and down. I really love this kind of shape. Then I take the shade Ironwood on the inner part of my lid, well, upper lid, inner corner, and lower lid, which is a beautiful chartreuse. It is the perfect in between green and yellow. It's so beautiful, and I think it pairs really well with this green. I really love this shade, and I hope you can also see how pigmented it is. Um, for a lighter shade like this, well, it's not too light. I think it's really perfect. um, it is really pigmented and beautiful, and still really easy to blend. Really loving it. Then I'm taking my next glitter primer, and in the middle shade, the split shade, um, I took one half of it, which was, I think, the most um, golden. It's not really gold, it's not really champagne, it's sort of in between. Really, really beautiful shade. It's so reflective. And then I'm taking the other side, which leans more blue. You can see the difference on my fingers. I will show you my finger after I put it on. And here you can see with the green underneath, it really pulls like turquoise. It is so, so beautiful. I'm really glad I chose this color to pair it with. And so very smooth and reflective. I'm in awe of this. And here you can see it's really different. Well, of course, when I put it on my eye, I take a little bit of the matte as well, but still. Here I'm taking the shade Witch's Garden for my lower lash line. And I think this shade doesn't, well, scream to me in the palette. Well, when you look at it in the palette, but each time I used it, I was really, really loving it. And depending on what shade you put it, what shade you put under it, it really transforms. It's really, really beautiful. In my eye, I put my eye stick from Nude Sticks in the shade Angel, and on my lips, I wear the Maybelline Lifter Liner in Player, I think. Yes, Player, and the Maybelline lipstick in Clay Crush. And here is my look at the end of the day. Um, for reference, I did put my makeup on at like 5:30 in the afternoon. I was going to dinner, and here I'm coming back from the dinner, so it's like 1 in the morning. Yeah, 1 p.m. a.m. Well, in the night, 1 in the night, and my eye almost didn't move, so I'm really glad about it. So for this second look, I take on the outer part of my lid the shade Dandelion Tea, which is this really beautiful mustard color, and on this inner and upper part, I take the shade Porcelain Berry, which is not a shade that I would um, often use. It's sort of a pink. I'm not a really very pink um, girl in makeup, at least. Um, but I really did think that both of them would look nice together. Um, I'm as per usual doing my makeup before work, but this time I was in in a rush, so that's why I'm not as smooth because I'm trying to be fast. Here on my outer on the outer part of my lid, I'm taking the shade Purple Toad Flax, which, as I think I said in another video, um, like in my monthly roundup, um, I think it's a shade that was brilliantly chosen in this palette, because it really goes with everything, every other shade in the palette. And here, when you put it on top of the mustard color, I really think it transforms in a sort of, it's not really brown, but it really neutralizes the the purple um, of this color, in my opinion. I really love how it turns out, and it's blending really nicely as every other shade. Oh, I think you could see the ear of my cat that's on my desk. You will probably see me cuddle her a little bit because she's watching me do my makeup. And as you can see, I'm putting the shade Purple Toad Flax in my on my lower lash line as well, um, keeping it on the outer part. I'm still talking to my cat. And here I took again the shade Dandelion Tea and blending it on my lower lash line. I really love um, how it goes with the Purple Toad Flax shade. I put on my NYX glitter primer. Here I want to show you what I see on my desk. And the fact that I did that made me lose the focus. So I'm really sorry, but for the end of this look, the focus is not really on my face. I'm, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Here, so I take the shade Witch's Garden, and it's so reflective, and it pulls more yellow with the mustard underneath. It's so beautiful. I really love it. So as I said, great addition in the palette as well. Here with the shade Floriography, I'm taking the warmer half of it to put on my lower lash line. Trying not to poke my eye. And it's really warmer than the upper lash line. I think it's really beautiful. And the bluer part of Floriography in my inner corner. For highlighter, I used the Unearthly Low Light highlighter in the shade Moth to a Flame, which leans pink, so I don't use it that much. I'm not a really pink highlighter girl, but as I had pink in my eye, I thought it would be a nice touch. But well, as the focus is still not really on me, you can't really see it. I'm really sorry about that. But here you can see how reflective um, the eyeshadow is. It's really, really, really beautiful. You can still see the colors. I'm really loving it. And here for this look, I took the shade Starward, Starvort. I'm sorry, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Um, on my in my crease, and as you can see, I do like half of my crease in the inner part, and for the outer part, I go a little bit horizontally and up. I don't go down to create this short sort of um, wave shape or wing shape. Then I take the shade Purple Toad Flax. So here you can see how it looks on its own without any other color underneath. And I don't take too much. I don't want, well, I I still want it to be diffused. So I blend it to join the shape that I did with the first shade. I'm really blending both of them. I don't want it to be like harsh. I still take this shade but with a smaller brush for my lower lash line. As you can see from, I hope, from all the looks, they really blend themselves. They're really easy to use. I'm going pretty monochromatic on this look. I wanted to do at least one monochromatic, even if I don't often do it. But for my for the main shimmer on my lid, I'm really liking it. I'm taking the shade Genius Loki or Lochi. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. And put it on all of my upper lid. It's such a beautiful shade. I really love muted purple lavenders like this. It's really so beautiful. And it really was the vibe I wanted to go with. Then I'm taking the warmer side of the Florography shade and put it in my inner corner. And I really love this this touch. It really reminds me of a shade that's in the Odenside Jewels and Gems. They also have a um, warmish shade that could be put in the inner corner as well, and it's also pretty, I think. Really simple look, but I love it. Okay, so I hope you liked the look that I did. Um, I will tell you what I did for today. So I used the shade Purple Toad Flax in my in the outer part of my lid. Actually, I did like about half of this one and half of the dandelion tea. This one because I just I picked this shirt and I was like, oh, it's just so perfect. It's almost the exact same color. It's yeah, it's pretty much the same color. So I knew I had to use that shade. Then on my lid, I used this color. This is Witch's Garden, which I think is so versatile because it goes with everything in my opinion. So really great. And in my inner corner here, I used sorry. And in my inner corner, I used this half, like, I don't know, yeah, I think you can see that it goes a little bit like reddish orange in my inner corner and on my lower lash line. So overall, I really love the formula of the mattes. I think it's pigmented and blendable. It's really easy to use, in my opinion. I prefer this one. I think it's a little bit more pigmented than it was in the Gloomy Garden. For the shimmers, I really love the selection here because, as I said, this one I think is very versatile because I think it goes really well with the purple and with the greens. It goes with the, the the yellow as well. I think it's a really smart choice. I really love these two as well that can be used as a pop in the inner corner but as on the lid as well. All of the mattes go together. I love pairing greens with purples. I love to pair yellow with purples as well and yellow with greens and yeah, it's a really well thought out color story and it's very versatile for a 9 pen. And you can remove the pens as you can see. So like 10 out of 10, it has a mirror. I can see myself traveling with this. I'm really, really happy with it. Um, and I don't know for how long it will be available as it is a collab, but well, like it was there were several pieces in the collection. I know there were another palette that was in collaboration with the creator. This one was not in collaboration, but as it was launched at the same time, I don't know um, how it will be um, available or if it is permanent. I have no idea. Um, so overall, I'm really really happy with it. I can't wait to do more looks. I want to like do something with this. It's more pink here. It's not really purple, but can we say it's a pink? It's like a pink purple. And I think it will go really well with the greens, especially in the spring. I don't really do my eyeshadow depending on the seasons, but I know some people like to do that. I'm really really happy with it. for a 9 pan, it's very versatile and it goes up in my ranking really fast. And I'm sorry if you saw some of my reviews. I say that a lot, that it goes up, like it becomes one of my favorites, because I'm sorry, now that I know what I like, and now that I know the color story that I like, that suits me, that the formulas that I like, it's quite rare that I buy something and I don't like it because I I choose to get what I think that I'm really gonna like, and I always watch reviews before getting something. So I'm sorry, I'm sorry about that. If I see something and I think that I'm gonna like it, but it's not gonna be a favorite, most of the time I'm not gonna buy it, because already have a lot in my collection. If I don't think that it's gonna go in the top, I probably won't buy it. So now almost everything that I get goes in the top. I'm sorry. So let just tell me if you did pick up this palette. I really want to see more ideas of combination and of looks. Maybe that you did, or maybe you can even give me ideas to try. I would really love to hear from you. Um, yeah, I'm really watching what this brand keeps doing in the future, because for now I really have two palettes that I really enjoy. I enjoy this one more than the other one, um, because as I said, I think these mattes are more pigmented than it was in the other one. Not that the other one was bad, but this one is better, in my opinion, and the color story is top notch for me. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't hesitate to put a little thumb up if you liked it, even subscribe if you want to see more from me. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!